Hello and welcome to the Daily Digestion channel. Today we are going to be talking about Lugol's iodine. And we're also going to be talking about David Brownstein's book called Iodine, Why You Need It and Why You Cannot Live Without It. Here's the book. I highly recommend that you read this book. I'm going to read to you just a little brief thing on the back. He says, iodine is the most misunderstood nutrient. After 20 years of practicing medicine, I can say that it is impossible to achieve your optimal health if you do not have adequate iodine levels. I have yet to see any item that is more important to promoting health or optimizing the function of the immune system than iodine. Guys, it's great for your immune system. That means it's going to help free up the toxins in your body, get rid of them so you can have optimum digestion. But this video is not so much on digestion today. It's important, of course, for your digestion, but this video is more on iodine and the benefits of iodine and what it has done for me personally, and the supplements that you really need to incorporate in with taking the Lugol's iodine. I'm going to read to you a little bit about bromine today. I think that's how you spell it. It's B-R-O-M-I-N-E. It's either bromine or bromine, but this is something that is a halogen. There are 5 different halogens. There's iodine, let's see, there's iodine, chlorine, fluoride, and iodine, and then there's the bromine and the fluoride. I think that's all of them. But there's 6 of them. I read it on here last night. And basically those are, some of them are good, some of them are not. We all know that they say we need fluoride, but we do not need fluoride. That is actually a myth. They have said that it helps with cavities. It does not. It calcifies the pineal gland, which is an important transmitter for emitting certain hormones within the body. And so, you know, but back to the bromine, we're just going to discuss that today. It's one of the halogens that are toxic for your body. And I'm just going to read to you a couple of things about bromine intoxication and what it causes. It causes delirium, psychomotor retardation, schizophrenia, and hallucinogens. Guys, if you know somebody that has schizophrenia, 9 times out of 10, it's because that they're iodine deficient, okay? And actually, I know a kinesiologist, he's a chiropractor as well, who had a patient that had schizophrenia. Their child had schizophrenia. Every time that they would eat bread, they would go crazy. I actually know a schizophrenic person that when they eat bread, they go crazy. It's because of the bromide. Back in the, I can't remember the date exactly, but in the early time period in the Industrial Revolution, they were putting iodine in our bread, in baked goods. Iodine was a nutrient that they were adding to everything, and everything was fine. That you didn't have all of the problems that we have today, all the breast cancer, all of the major health problems. They were doing this for goiter issues because they wanted to make sure that people didn't get goiters, because back then that was a common thing that people got. They put it in the salt, they put it in the bread, and then they changed it. I believe it was in, I'm not sure what, I think it was, I'll get to that later. But so they put the bromine in the bread, and ever since then, people have had all of these chronic diseases and health problems. Because guess what? Bread's a staple. Everybody loves bread. And so there you go, guys. Interesting facts that we need to know. So here is I'm going to read to you a couple of things from the book. Toxicity of bromine has been reported from the ingestion of some carbonated drinks. So guys, it's in carbonated drinks like Mountain Dew, AMP energy drink, some Gatorade products, which contain brominated vegetable oils. And I didn't know that. However, bromine still can be found in some medicines, including those that treat asthma and bowel and bladder dysfunction. That's scary, folks. That is scary. And another thing that I need to tell you about the bromine that is so very important is that your body takes in the bromine, and the receptors for your uterus, your breast, and your ovaries, your prostate, it takes in, and your thyroid, it takes in the bromine, and it will not let iodine enter into these receptor sites, okay? It basically blocks you up. But when you take the iodine in the Lugol solution, which is part iodine and part iodide, and guys, this is it. It's like $13. This is the 2% solution. It's just fine. You don't need 7%. You don't need 5%. I take the 2%. It's just as good. This little bottle right here was $13, and it is a life changer, guys. It's a game changer. It has totally changed my life. I had really severe, heavy periods for years. I tried everything that you can think of. That was the magic bullet. That was the magic bullet. I never thought there would be a magic bullet, but that's what it was. And there's a previous video where I talk about that. And I've actually been off of it. My periods got worse, so I started resuming taking it again. So I know that that's what it is. And guys, let your body be the guide. It also helped with my breast tissue. My breast would get swollen. I'd get those PMS symptoms, girls, you know what I'm talking about. And I would literally have the hard breast tissue, and it was painful. It was uncomfortable. It was not fun. But now I don't have that at all. I mean, that's amazing. It says that it gets rid of fibrocystic in this book. There's case after case after case where he talks about people's lives that he's changed. I highly recommend this book. I'm going to read a chapter, and then I'm going to upload like a little preview of each chapter just to give you some tidbits to help you to go out there and get this book, because it will change your life. It will change your life. There's no doubt in my mind that your life will be changed by adding iodine to your life. The substitution of bromine for iodine in bakery products is certainly a large part of the declining iodine levels in the United States. Here it is, from 1971 until 2000, the National Health and Nutrition surveys showed iodine levels have declined 50% in the United States. That means that people are becoming more and more iodine deficient. And how you lower the bromine levels is by taking iodine, because it literally makes you excrete it out through your urine. And Dr. Brownstein has done many tests with his patients rating this and how it's happened. And guys, I've never had a panel to see if I needed iodine. I just started taking it because I know my body, and I trust my body, and I knew that I needed that. I knew it. After reading this book, It's not rocket science, folks. Let your body tell you what it needs. There's certain supplements that you need to take. He recommends drinking salt, water, and I'm not sure of the amount. It was in a study that he did on this lady. Let's see. This one lady had thyroid issues, and it says here that she was on the thyroid medication, and she was excreting 130 milligrams every 24 hours of the bromine out of her system, which means that she had a lot of toxicity. That's a lot, folks. And she was on the thyroid medication, and it helped her symptoms 50%, but the iodine got her to 100% of healing. With her, he gave her 10,000 milligrams of vitamin C a day. Now, this is the vitamin C that I take. I love this stuff. I've tried all kinds of different vitamin C's. I got this on Amazon. It was super cheap. It's like a pound, and it lasts forever. 1/4 of a teaspoon is worth 1,000 milligrams. So this morning, I needed to kind of detox a little bit. I do generally 3,000. That's what he generally recommends for a maintenance dose. You might need more. You might need more. Today, I knew I needed more. I just knew it. I could feel it with my body. The more you pay attention to your body and the more you start tinkering around with these supplements and you start using them, but you got to listen to your body. You got to meditate. You got to pray. You got to ask God for guidance. If you don't believe in God, then just ask yourself innately, your own intelligence that, you know, your creator put inside of you. But in research, read as many books as you can. Another book that I just got after I found out about all of the hormones and how they are working so much better within my body, I wanted to read this book. It's by Brownstein. It's called The Miracle of Natural Hormones. It's one that he recommends in the book, and I'm actually going to start this next. It's even got stuff on menopause, heart disease, chronic fatigue, and anti-aging. I cannot wait to get finished reading this book so I can open that one and start reading it. But so yeah, 3,000 milligrams is what you need of the vitamin C when you're on the Lugol's Iodine Therapy program. Actually, this is J. Crow's. I've been saying Lugol's. There's another company out there called Lugol's. Wait, no, this is Lugol's Solution. And the Lugol Solution is basically, it's iodine and iodide together. That is the difference. It's a 4% solution of iodide and a 2% solution of iodine. And you want to have both of those in your supplement that you're taking. Then go to the natural food store. I bought a $30 bottle of pills, capsules. I went and got this online for $13. This is like my third bottle. I take it every day. I'm at a maintenance dose now, which is 30 milligrams a day. I just went down from 50 milligrams to 30 milligrams, and I feel great. I mean, I finally got my glow back in life. I felt literally like I was dying. My face was pasty. I looked horrible. I was anemic all of the time, but I found the Iodine Therapy on Conscious Calisthenics, which I highly recommend that you go to that channel. He is wonderful. I think his name's Danny Glass, but that's where I learned all about the Lugols. Go there, research his channel. He is also the one that encouraged me to get these supplements called the Thorn Extra Nutrients. because I kept emailing him. I was like, what kind of supplements do I need and so forth. He was like, just take these. And so I went ahead, and these have got all of the nutrition requirements that you need for the iodine. It's got 200 milligrams of the, of the selenium. You've got to have selenium, guys, if you do this. It's 200 micrograms. You want to make sure that you're getting 200 micrograms of selenium, because if you don't, it could damage your thyroid gland. That's why they say, you know, you have to be careful with the iodine. So you do want to be careful. You want to make sure you're taking your selenium. If you take it separately, take it first thing in the morning with your Lugol's. You got to make sure that you're going to the bathroom. You need to always be going to the bathroom at least 2 or 3 times a day. Make sure that you got, you know, all the barriers are removed within your body, and you're eliminating. So these toxins that your body is putting off are going to be able to be excreted out into the commode and on their way bye-bye. Because this gets rid of heavy metals, guys, and you don't want that stuff stagnating around in your digestive system waiting to come out, because it will absorb back into the body and cause more toxicity. So we don't want that. We want it to expel out. So the vitamin C will help with that. Make sure if you need to up it to 10,000 milligrams a day, do it, okay? But get your supplement, a good vitamin, mineral. If you can't get Thorne, go to your health food store, ask them, make sure it's got a good range close to this, because your body is like a car. If it doesn't have all the vitamins and minerals that it needs, then it won't work right, okay? It won't work right with this. Another thing that you have to have is magnesium. I highly recommend this at night when you go to bed. These are 2 different types that I've tried. I've tried Mag O2 is another one. This is magnesium malate. This is a great one. This is a new one that I just tried. M-A-L-A-T-E, magnesium malate. It's really, really good. It's great. It says it promotes energy, storage, and production, strengthens muscles, bones, and joints. Guys, this will help you go to the bathroom. You take this at night before you go to bed. It will help you sleep. It will help you relax. When you get up in the morning, you'll have the best bowel movement ever. Take it every single night before you go to bed. Your body needs it. There's 300 processes within the body, and they cannot get completed unless you have magnesium. And you need about 400 milligrams to 1,000 milligrams a day. Try different things, see what works the best for your own body. This is another one, Relax and Restore, Doctor formulated magnesium. It's from a pea protein. 1 teaspoon has 350 milligrams. I did one of these every night before I go to bed. It's great, it helps me get up, have the best bathroom time ever. I got this at Big Lots. It was super duper cheap. It's pink Himalayan salt. I take a 1/4 of a teaspoon of this in water every day with a little bit of apple cider vinegar. That recipe is in my videos. Just go ahead and look that up. But I take this with a little bit of potassium, and the apple cider vinegar is great to help excrete the toxins out from when you're taking the Lugol solution, the iodine. It helps push those heavy metals out. And you do need salt, guys. You need salt. It's not going to hurt you. Just don't eat salty potato chips. Don't eat salt like it's coming out of your nose, you know. Like, there's so much salt when you go out to eat. It's just ridiculous, the amount of salt that they put on. And that's not the good type. That's not this type, which has minerals in it. So do your research. Think about it, you know. And another thing that is the blackstrap molasses. It's got lots of iron in it. I put that in my smoothie. Absolutely love it. They recommend up to 3 tablespoons a day of this. I just do a tablespoon as a maintenance dose there again. So you want this to help with your periods. Okay, that's just an extra thing for women that I had it on there. But if you're just looking for the Lugol's, the Iodine Therapy, you want to have a good vitamin with extra nutrients, that make sure that it has the selenium, 200 micrograms or 300. 200 should be fine. Take this and start out with 50 milligrams for 3 months and then go down to 30 milligrams. You want to make sure you have your magnesium, and you want to do around 400 milligrams to 1,000 milligrams every day. Your vitamin C, make sure you got your vitamin C. You want to do 3,000 to 10,000 milligrams. It depends on your body. Listen to your body, take notes, and journal. That's one of the most important things you can do for your body. Guys, this is good stuff. So I hope this helps you out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And just remember to read this book. And I've just been reading a little bit every night before I go to bed. I just read, like, you know, and watch YouTube videos. Go to different channels where people talk about the iodine therapy and watch all of the videos you can on it. But guys, this stopped my bleeding. It got it under control, and that was a miracle in itself. So I'm just ecstatic. I want to help other people. And I mean, you know, I just know that there's women out there that are really struggling with this. There's people with prostate issues. There's people with breast problems and thyroid issues. So guys, get it under control. Take the power back. Take the power back for your life, so you can get out there and you can enjoy your life and do all the fun stuff that you used to do, like paint, you know, start a garden, you know, start exercising, get up off the couch. This stuff can just make you feel horrible if you don't get it under control. So I hope this video helps you. Like, subscribe, share, and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.